It's Toronto for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on late Saturday, September 17th, 2016. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter Wiggins, and I your late on 11 o'clock news and on. Top story at the 11th hour is authorities in New York said that dozens of people were injured in an explosion Saturday night in the Chelsea neighborhood of Manhattan. The Obama administration expressed regret Saturday for an airstrike that mistakenly killed Syrian forces, a senior administration officer told Fox News. Once again, more disciplined Donald Trump is giving away to the Twitter world and Donald Trump after a stretch of more low-key campaign. Trump is spending the weekend under fire for comments about Hillary Clinton that seemed to invite violence. Rackham North Carolina tragedy. State troopers say 4 people were killed, more than 42 were injured in a shuttle bus crash Saturday near Rackham, North Carolina. An explosion that went off in a garbage can Saturday morning in the New Jersey beach town likewise time to disrupt the Marine Corps charity run, authorities said. The fate of a man who went on a fatal shooting spree and left the local literature doomed depicting a hatred for law enforcement about leaving them few or clues about damage, the police commissioner said Saturday. Problem on Venezuela. Crossing said Venezuela's economic and political problems that are keeping the world leaders away from a meeting on the non-aligned movement that was supposed to hit full stride on Saturday. U.S. vacuum troops closing on ISIS-held city. These days, Mikhail Kazanov, however, looks like an opposing statement in a bespoke suit headed Russia's government during President Vladimir Putin's first term. Beijing, the strongest ever hit China this year, has left 28 people dead and 15 others missing in the east of the country. Typhoon Marathi made landfall early Thursday in Fujian province after winds and rains associated with it pounded Taiwan. Washington, President Barack Obama delivered an impassioned plea to the African-American community Saturday night to help stop Donald Trump, saying he would consider it personal insult to his legacy of black voters didn't turn out for Hillary. 2 Orangeburg, Kentucky police officers were placed on paid leave after a family shooting in Nashville man just before midnight on Friday. According to Kentucky State Police, Lucas Anderson, 29, was killed. This photo provided by the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department shows Special Enforcement Bureau's deputies outside a Namaquadat train after a suspect was taken in custody after an hours-long sit-out with an armed man barricaded himself aboard. Atlanta lines forming the gas station across the south on Saturday, and drivers were able to find fuel to pay more in front and in some cases prices that jumping up falling in the pipeline spill in Alabama. The local organization of petroleum exporting countries pictured their headquarters as OPEC chief Algiers meeting fund, not for decision making, Algerian state media reported. Palo Alto, California, Palo Alto Advisory Board has recommended the Northern California City reviews Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg's plan to demolish and rebuild 4 homes around the property because of privacy concerns. Sandusky, Iowa, at least 15 people were arrested Saturday during a protest intended to block the construction of a major oil pipeline for southeast Iowa. Despite SpaceX setback, a wave of Southern California rocket makers capitalize a new economy. In unusual bipartisan move, the Senate Commerce Committee is expected to adopt a bill next week intended to keep the next president from making wholesale changes to NASA's plans to send astronauts to Mars by the mid-2030s. Leukemia is no longer the #1 cancer death causing children, but brain cancer is taking its place, according to a new report. On Monday in Miami Beach could be the only place in the U.S. with active Zika transmission, leaving locals and tourists alone, like wondering what's next for Miami's tourism hotspot. Republican Vice Presidential candidate Mike Pence is an excellent general in cardiovascular health, according to a letter from his doctor that was released by his campaign Saturday. Kent, Ohio, Senator Bernie Sanders returned to his campaign trail Saturday to pitch Hillary Clinton to the base of young supporters, but not all millennials are whatever yet. During reports in real time on Bill Maher on Friday, scandals star Kerry Washington and some work with Donald Trump's campaign manager Kellyanne Conway. Kellyanne's really good at what she does. Peter Chell News Time is now 11:03 on this late Saturday night. Now it's 11:04 on this late Saturday night, and got 5 hours ago in Manchester, New Hampshire. Engine sport 89 truck 31 car 1432 at Hooks Fire Department as there was a brush fire at Blackberry Way. And in the hot Massachusetts, there was 2 scuba divers removed from the water. The designated sleeper was in progress on 1 diver. Peter Chell News Times now 11:04 on this late Saturday night, and it's time now for a traffic and transit report. Beep beep! Let's dive on in the ferries, where the MBTA on the ferries they are looking good on the subway system. It's looking good on the commuter rail. It's looking good. All right, take a look at that. Was in Bowie's first starting off in New York City, where around the area that the crane collapsed on 23rd Street in Manhattan. It's busy around the 23rd Street of Manhattan. So Looking at Manhattan, where the FDR driving the northbound side, it is backed up around the midtown to Upper East Side. FDR driving the southbound side back to the midtown all the way at the lower Manhattan. FDR driving northbound side back up to Brooklyn Bridge over to the southeast lower Manhattan. West Side Highway is looking good on both ends. 95 both ends, a little around Fulton, New Jersey, just around George Washington Bridge. 278 is backed up on both ends, but the Brooklyn Bridge all the way at the Long Expressway. Long Expressway eastbound side is stepping from Elmhurst all the way to Queens. Belt Parkway westbound side is back to Brand JFK Airport. 670 on the northbound side. A little slow from Belt Parkway all the way out to the Forest Hills. Jersey Turnpike is looking good from New York all the way down to Delaware. Out in southern New England, Mass Parkway on the westbound side. It's a little slow just ran from Logan Airport all the way to South Boston, but it's looking good in Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Rhode Island. 84 westbound side it is back to Brand 91 in Hartford, Connecticut. And south of the bonds on the southbound side, a little slow after that. Canadian Board up in Vermont, 87 on the southbound side back around Route 11 up in Champlain, New York, and on the Route 59 on the northbound side, slow around 202 up in. So we'll go back in towards Montreal. Peter Channel News Time is now 11:06 p.m. and it's time now for a weather report. And here is the latest on the hurricanes. The latest on Tropical Depression Julia. It is now a Tropical Depression with 30.6 north, 76.5 to the west. Maps the same winds at 30 miles an hour. Moving northwest at 3 miles an hour. Julia's mass is difficult to forecast as there are no coastal waters warning effect at 11 p.m. The center of Tropical Depression Julia was located in the latitude 30.6 in the north, longitude 76.5 to west. The depression moving toward the northwest near 3 miles an hour and only a small northward drift is expected during the next days, so it matches the same winds that remain near 30 miles over higher gusts. Julia is expected to remain a remnant low on Sunday. That's minimum of depression 1,010 millibars, 29.83 inches. And the latest on Carl. It's now a tropical storm with 40 mile per hour wind with a 17.8 knot, 41.3 west of the current location. Movement west at 12 miles an hour. And Carl struggling with the central Atlantic at 11 p.m. Atlantic time. The center of tropical storm Carl was located in latitude 17.8 in the north, longitude 41.3 to the west, and Carl is moving toward the west near 12 miles an hour. West with the west northwestward movement with some increase in force speed is expected during the next couple of days. The max is the same without great increase in 40 miles an hour with high gust calls forecast begin as driven on Monday. As tropical storm force winds at 10 hours up to 2 to 3 miles from the northeast of the center. The estimated central pressure is 1,006 millibars, 29.71 inches. And Thursday, one area of low pressure located between the Cape Verde Islands and the west coast of Africa has produced a large but tsunami area of cloudiness and showers. Although this disturbance has not become any or better than not today, conditions are favorable for a tropical depression to form by the early part of the next week, while the system is moving in the west-northwestward to the northwestward across the eastern tropical Atlantic, and regardless of development, heavy rains and gusty winds are expected to the Cape Verde Islands during the next couple of days. Formation chance for 4 hours, medium is 40%, formation chance for 5 days, height 70%. Alright, 7-day forecast. It goes like this. Overnight, patchwork up to 2 a.m. West Podcast Club at 63 degrees, south about 3 to 5 miles an hour. For Sunday, a slight change of shots and a change of shots and thunderstorms this afternoon. Patchwork before 9 a.m. West most gusts have at 81 degrees, southwest about 8 to 30 miles gusts at 24 miles an hour, chest feature 30%. Sunday night, change of shots and thunderstorms, patchwork after 11 p.m. West. Clouds cover about 600 degrees. Shots wind about 5 to 8 miles an hour, chest feature 50%, and new rain about 10 to 40 inches possible. It's not about possible thunderstorms for Monday. Showers likely to be possible in thunderstorms before 5 p.m. Then change of showers and thunderstorms after 5 p.m. Patchwork up before 2 p.m. Otherwise, clouds cover at 36 degrees, south about 6 miles an hour, chest pitches 70% new rain amounts between the 3/4 and 1 inch possible for Monday night. Check the showers and thunderstorms remain before 9 p.m. Patchwork between 2 and 3 a.m. Otherwise, most clouds cover at about 6 degrees, south about 3 to 7 miles an hour, chest pitches 30%. Tuesday, most sun and most clouds cover at 80 to about 60 degrees. Wednesday, sun and most clouds cover at 80 about 55 degrees. Thursday, sun and clouds at 75 about 56 degrees. Friday, most sun skies and clouds cover at chest showers. How about 69 about 59 degrees? Temperature 30% for Saturday. Most skies cover at 74 degrees. Currently, it's not near its fair skies and it's 62 degrees with a humidity at 99%. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news, and it's late. September 17th, 2016. I'm pretty sure. Good night, and I'll see you tomorrow morning with more important. Good night.